Alright you guys, I got our mid-rebuild update for you. Been experimenting with the adhesives. It did not go so smoothly at first. Brett Miller was right. He commented that the spray adhesive might melt these insulation panels, and sure enough it does. Melts them pretty good. So that was not a good option at all. Took those back and went with the liquid nails, which was kind of a pain. I'm not really too impressed with that stuff either. I did a couple test dabs in my bedroom to pick at it and see how strong it is, and it actually seems like pretty junky stuff. But it is holding. I decided to go ahead and try it. If it's any thicker than like the thickness of a penny, it seems kind of soft and brittle, but if it's pressed flat, it seems to hold pretty good. You see the warpage is really messing with this insulation. Actually looks like there's a gap right there that where seems like the liquid nails didn't hold. Oh yeah. Yeah, this liquid nails it's not curing where there's thick application of it. See, this stuff's not even cured yet, so I don't like the liquid nails at all. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna go with the construction adhesive. This stuff works pretty good. I should have just went with this. Foams up so it spreads out really nice and will fill in the gaps where the roof is warped. It can also be applied down to 32 degrees Fahrenheit, up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna go get me another can of this. That construction adhesive actually cures by moisture in the air, or contact with moisture in the air. So you can actually speed up the curing process by spraying it with a little bit of water. So I also have that option, but I don't think I'll need to, because what I remember, that construction adhesive sets up pretty quick. But either way, I'm still using a bunch of sticks to hold those panels up tight to the underside of the roof, because the 16 gauge roof is a little floppy. I want all those insulation panels stuck as solid as possible to hopefully help firm that up. I tried getting this stuff, but then I changed my mind. It's $12 a tube for this Loctite stuff, and I don't want to experiment and find out I don't like this stuff either. Probably about the same cost, because it's $20 for a can of construction adhesive, 24 bucks for 2 of these. So I think I'm going to take these back, because this is also 24 hours to cure. If I'm doing one panel at a time, that's 64 days it's going to take me to put the roof insulation in. So I think I'm just going to stick with that construction adhesive. I like how it foams up and spreads out. It can fill in gaps behind the panels, or behind the insulation panels. Anything will be a better option than this. I had 4 sticks on this, pushing up pretty hard. It laid flat right there, but it didn't seem to matter. Stuff just sucks. So let's get this cleaned up and then we'll take a trip into town. This adventure continues. Actually, that construction adhesive that works pretty good. I don't know why I didn't just go with that. Plenty of room for it to breathe. Look at all these gaps around the side. Let it sit for a month, maybe it'll harden up and cure. At this point, with the money I've spent, I think I could have easily gone with the spray foam option. I've just never done that before, and it would be a lot of cleanup. You have to scrape it off all the beams, or off all the framework, so the interior panels can lay flat. It doesn't go uneven. And I like the idea of putting some rigid panels in the walls to help firm things up as much as possible anyway. So yeah, I'm still sticking with this idea. But yeah, maybe in the future, for a future project, I will go with the spray foam. My God, the past few days have been absolutely beautiful up here. I got a little footage from yesterday, but I forgot to bring the GoPro, so I got it on my phone. Forgot to bring my camera with me, but boy, there's just a beautiful sea of clouds out there. Look at that, that is just freaking nuts. Actually, I need to go get the drone. I need to get in the habit of pulling that thing out. Some shots. I got some pretty good footage of that drone, I think. Looks freaking gorgeous right now with the sun coming up a little bit. God, these views. I'm gonna pick up some transmission fix stuff. I got some, but I lost it. Unless it's hiding in the truck somewhere. But transmission fluid is just a little low. I'm gonna try adding that stuff in slowly as the transmission pan is still has a small leak. So I'm gonna slowly add some of that transmission fix stuff and see if that helps with anything. Other than that, everything going good. If I have a long day of driving, it'll start shifting hard into second again. But yeah, twice now I have had an issue where Rusty would not shift out of first. So yeah, transmission. I gotta look at that at some point in the future. I'm gonna fix all the smaller stuff first. That is on my list of things to do this winter, actually, since the installation is going to take so long. I'm gonna go pick up some 2x2s and speed up the process. I could only find 4 8-foot sticks, and that's about what I need per little panel, and there's about 64 of those little panels on the ceiling. So that's gonna take a long time. So I'm gonna pick up some more 2x2s so I can put up more panels at once, and hopefully that construction adhesive will set quick enough that I don't have to wait a full 24 hours. I might still, actually, just for peace of mind, but I don't think it takes a full 24 hours for that stuff to cure. Looks like a lot of fog down here and some low-lying clouds is what I'm seeing. Those are some really low clouds over there. That is cool though. We're having some beautiful weather today. Love to see the sun shine. Had a little sun yesterday, but it was also drizzly. The day before was nice and sunny. Yeah, a lot of fog over there. Holy moly. Can't even see. Can't even see out that way. I always love this corner. So beautiful. Scenery is amazing. So yeah, transmission is making me nervous. I think I need to start planning for that. I mean, I still don't feel like anything bad is going to happen anytime soon. Whatever the problem is, it's very sporadic and kind of random, somewhat rare that I have any transmission issues, unless I do a long day of driving and the transmission gets good and hot. But it is something I need to start thinking about. Some misfires from time to time, but they're not consistent. Could have been just bumps in the road. Got rocks flying off my tires. Ooh, that guy's got some roof problems. Got tons of motivation, and I am so excited to get that RV finished. to get this truck fixed up, get all the problems fixed. Need to add that braking system that Too Many Toys sent us. Thanks again for the braking system. That's gonna help us get out of here in one shot. RV and RV and Rusty in tow. Get the heck out of the West Coast. Alright, let's get these returned. Get some 2x2s. These are actually great tools. I got 2 of them and they've lasted forever. Really durable. That's what we need right there. Let's see, what else do I need? 2x2s. Construction adhesive, got that. Return to the caulking. Got one of these handy little shopping list apps. Put everything on it. Truck problems. About to get into that soon. Alright, let's look for some lumber. Alright, that was $61.52. Should help get some things started there. Alright, got some lumber. Would have liked to get a few more of those, but I'm running tight on the money for this month. So we'll save, we'll just work with that. I'd also like to get some 2x4s for another project, but I think I figured out that lumber is a lot cheaper if you just go to a lumber yard versus Lowe's. I mean, Lowe's has their cheap selection of cheap 2x4s, but I think it's like a few dollars cheaper. I think Lowe's cheapest 2x4 for 8 foot was like $5, 5 something. Last time I checked anyway, which is a while ago. And I think the lumberyard had 2x4s. They weren't as nice or pretty. They were like the edge cuts of the tree, or whatever you call that, where the corners weren't quite complete. You can like see the edge of the tree where the tree was round. Anyway, those were only like $3 and something a 2x4. They were still really nice 2x4s. They just weren't as complete a 2x4. They weren't as pretty, but they still worked just as good. So yeah, I think you can save a couple bucks a 2x4. What is this guy doing? Just turning in the freaking far lane. Good job. Good job turning from the far lane. Zombies. NPC zombies are out and about today. Keep your head on a swivel, boys. Alright, a couple more things to get. I'd like to get a food item, transmission fix stuff. Transmission fix? I forget what that stuff is called. I think it's just called transmission fix. And busy. Why is it busy? Almost noon. Lunch hour rush. That's what's going on. It's lunchtime. Oh, and I haven't eaten breakfast yet. That sounds good. Food is back on the menu, boys and girls. Semi truck. Pepsi truck. Oh, stay away from that stuff. And Mountain Dews. Alright, stopped in and got the last transmission fix. Grabbed one of these. Now we're coming all the way over here to Safeway. I never shop at Safeway, but I found out the other day that they have the best eggs I have ever purchased, ever. They are $10 a carton, for a carton of 18, I think. Yeah, it must be 18. It's not a 24 pack. I think it's $8 if you use your Safeway card. The yolks are very orange and they taste delicious. I was getting sick of the selection over at Winco, so I came over.
I can always take it.
49. What is it normally? Yeah, $9.99. It's pretty good. Quick peek. Holy moly, they got some crazy good looking desserts in this store. Jesus. I need to get out of here. Too much temptation. Almost bought a pineapple the other day, and I was like, nah, it's too much sugar. This smells good in here. They got a hot deli. It's smells amazing right now. Yeah, that's. Oh, they got sushi too. I'm gonna have to come back for some of that sushi. Wait, how much was that? About the same as everywhere else. It's like 12 bucks for a little tray. Yeah, I might get some sushi here. That sounds amazing. 20 bucks. Spent $20.58 on eggs and sushi. Holy moly, that is a lot of money for food, but totally worth it for the sushi. Went back in, and for whatever reason, Safeway doesn't sell chopsticks or provides them for their sushi. So I stopped over here at Winco, and for $2 a pack, you can get some chopsticks. Went ahead and got 4 packs for $6.96. $7, so I'm getting stocked up on chopsticks. It's part of the sushi eating experience, in my opinion. I don't want to. I mean, I guess I could eat with my hands, but I think some people do that. But I like the authentic chopstick experience. I like chopsticks. I don't ever have much that I can use them with. So, stocked up on chopsticks, sauce for the truck, some sauce for the RV. This is for a security camera, working on the security camera system behind the scenes. I wish I could share the install with you guys, but we'll be putting in my own security system at some point here. But yeah, we're busy today, and the mission is accomplished. That's a pretty cool trick. Big old Dodge. Sit on back, have some sushi, and get powered up for some more RV work and security system work. fields, the trees, the tree lines, or whatever you call those. There's like just big clearings for the farms, and sometimes they leave little strips of trees, and it just looks so cool. Can't wait to see Montana. I really, really can't. I just can't wait. Boat. Soon enough. Yeah, just a little more figuring out with this insulation process, trying to get everything to stick up the way I want it. Like I said, I want those as pressed flat as they can be, as sealed as they can be, to try and give some rigidity to the top of the roof. That 16 gauge is a little floppy, and then the unevenness underneath, well, I'll just use some insulation foam, window foam, whatever, window and door foam. I'll just fill in the spaces with that. Got some lumber to make some push-up sticks, or whatever you call that, some support. Oh, there's my phone. Like I had it in my lap and it disappeared. Got some transmission fix. I'll open this up and start squirting that in the truck. I'll let you guys know if that makes any difference, if at all. And yeah, oh my god, it's sushi time. My chopsticks, my eggs. This is like a regular thing for me that I just don't do anymore. Oh, that smells so good. Oh my god. Like the little sticky flap, resealable flap there on the new style of chopsticks. But oh, these are nice. They're really smooth. Good quality chop. Let's just go ahead and dive into one here, see what I think. You guys. You put those eggs in the fridge. Alright, that was the salmon. Let's try some of the tuna. It's just unreal how good this stuff is. Also, it's really good if you make sure to let it warm up. Sushi is much better once it's warmed up a little bit closer to room temperature versus being cold right out of the fridge. So much better. Be sure to let your sushi acclimate. Let's put... I love wasabi. Even the fake stuff is really good. Horseradish, basically. I'd love to try some real wasabi one day, but I still love this stuff. Put some wasabi on there. You see that? Ooh. It's already hitting my sinuses like right away. Wasabi. You know what would really be good right now? Some anime. I got work to do. Wow, that is so good. After years of not having sushi, it's just blowing my mind right now. Thank you everybody for watching and staying tuned. Can't wait to get that RV done. Can't wait to get out of here. Can't wait to find my home base. Got so much planned for this channel. You guys stay tuned. I got lots coming up for you.